K-pop industry, Black Ocean is the heaviest punishment that fans ever apply on idols, and is a nightmare for any artist. Though most artists will do their best to please the audience with their performances, sometimes responding to their efforts is not the cheerful applause. Instead, it is just an ocean of silence. Despite being one of the most iconic girl groups of all time, the journey to success of SNSD has never been full of roses. In fact, they were even severely boycotted in the early days. Debuting under SM Entertainment, SNSD got immediate attention from the public. Checking all the boxes of an ideal idol, from appearance to the dancing, singing, and acting skills, they still received a lot of criticism for frequently appearing around male idols. The peak of this whole thing happened when, in the 2008 Dream concert, Sohn, fans of SNSD, and ELF, fans of Suju, got into a serious crash. It is rumored that some Sohns, because of unknown reasons, tore apart the banners that ELF prepared for Suju. Combining the incident with the fact that SNSD already had a ton of anti-fans, the worst nightmare of idols happened to SNSD right after that. Right at the moment the girls got on stage, the whole stadium sunk into darkness. To express dissatisfaction towards SNSD, fans of other K-pop groups decided to turn off their light sticks. The only area that still had their light sticks on was that of Sohn. So just like that, the poor 9 girls had to perform 10 minutes straight under the overwhelming pressure of the audiences. Though all of them still managed to keep a bright smile and show off their professionalism, the sadness in their eyes was evident. Later on, some Sohns told that to hurt SNSD harder, many people even screamed out loud the name of Wonder Girls while SNSD was on stage. So just because of the conflict between fandoms, a boycott was conducted on a large scale, and the victim was no other than SNSD. The thing is, only after what happened to the legendary girl group did the term Black Ocean start to be widely used amongst the K-pop world. It was not until years after this infamous event that SNSD spoke up about how they truly felt then. Though I'm not so sure as to whether they were comforting their fans, according to Yuna, since the girls were too focused on giving out the best possible performances, they only knew that there was a Black Ocean after they finished their songs. Thinking that such a terrifying thing would never happen anymore, 7 years after, 17 faced the same fate with their seniors, when performing at the 2015 Mama. At that time, 17 were just rookies. Besides carrying out their title song, Manse, they also had a collaboration stage with Monsta X. The thing was, when 17 finished their Manse performance, the whole stadium was covered in black. Since fans of other groups decided to turn off their light sticks in their fandom, Carrot hadn't had light sticks yet, 17 had to undergo the worst nightmare of idols. Though some still believed that this wasn't a true Black Ocean because we could all see some light sticks turned on, it was undeniable that this was somewhat close to the definition of Black Ocean. Maybe just like SNSD, as 17 were too dedicated to giving out their best performances, they still looked super happy and energetic on stage. Yet, it's certain that when the boys were aware of what they had been through, they were deeply hurt. Also, in the same year, Lovelyz went through the same experience. However, the story of this group sounded even more tragic when they were boycotted by their own fans. At the 2015 Pepsi concert, a proportion of Lovelyz fandoms had asked for the cooperation of other fandoms to punish Lovelyz with a Black Ocean. When being asked about why they did so, some answered that they were just showing how discontent they were at Seo Ji-soo's lesbian and sexual harassment scandals. Yet, when you give it a thought, you'll see Lovelyz didn't deserve to be treated like that just because of the mistake of one member. Seemingly, SM's artists are those that often undergo unpleasant moments on Dream concert stages because, in 2016, EXO almost had to face a Black Ocean like what SNSD used to experience before. However, since their fans were so crowded, they escaped the worst nightmare of K-pop idols in a blink of an eye. Because Dream Concert is a music event where there are lots of famous K-pop groups, there were also tons of fandoms gathering in one place. Seemingly, the 2016 concert would have ended smoothly. However, after the event, a serious conflict between EXO-L and other fandoms exploded. Basically, because other fandoms had turned off their light sticks when EXO was performing, with the lame excuse out of battery, EXO-L believed that they were trying to humiliate their idols. To prove how selfish other fandoms were, EXO's fandom also exposed pictures where they always had their light sticks turned on when other groups were on stage. Besides, though EXO was arranged to perform last, it was hard to believe that other fandoms' light sticks were out of battery because EXO-L's light sticks still managed to light up despite being on throughout the show. Yet, such malicious actions were not successfully carried out because there were so many EXO-Ls there to cheer the boys up. In fact, EXO's fandom was so crowded that they even won over other groups with a dominant number of votes. So even without the light sticks of other fandoms, EXO-L still had the power to light up the whole stadium. In fact, EXO's fans were so loud that it seemed like the 2016 Dream Concert was organized exclusively for EXO. Who wouldn't be proud of having such amazing people by their sides, right? The same incident repeated when, in the 2018 Golden Disc Award, during the 10-minute performances of EXO and BTS, many fans of other fandoms had their light sticks turned off. In fact, some of the people present there indicated that the Black Ocean was meant to be for only EXO. For some reason, BTS was affected as well. Yet again, because the number of EXO-Ls was incredibly massive, this Black Ocean was deactivated. The thing is, different from Dream Concert, since the Golden Disc Award was a noble music event where artists should be highly respected, the malicious actions of such fans were heavily criticized by the international public. Moreover, because EXO and BTS were both renowned boy groups who have made many economic and musical contributions to the country, there was no acceptable reason for them to be treated like that. If, with all those mentioned K-pop groups, the Black Ocean was one of their most terrifying moments of their career, with Big Bang, it was one of the most hilarious moments of their life.